Hi, I'm attorney Natalia, and today I wanted to talk to you about foreclosure and squatters. So, there's often been times when my clients come to me, they've acquired a property at foreclosure. Everybody is actually in agreement with the certificate of title being issued. There's no objections presented at sale. But when they reach the property, they discover that there are people in the property. And then when they go to reach out to see who is actually there, the people refuse to answer the door, um, state that they are not tenants, state that they are not related to the prior owner, or are simply very vague about their purpose behind being there. So, when you have a squatter in a property that you have purchased at foreclosure, and you can kind of make a determination that they're a squatter based on the fact that they just refuse to answer or provide any information, and they do not identify themselves as the prior owners or as family members of the prior owners. The way that you get possession of the property still involves you filling out a motion for writ of possession. And there's, depending on the different jurisdictions, there are motions for writ of possession that are made for mortgagors in possession. There are ones that are made for tenant in possession. What I recommend is that a custom tailored motion be filed in which you are declaring that this person is not a tenant. They're not a bona fide tenant entitled to any kind of tenant protections. That means they're not paying rent, obviously, as they've declared themselves to not be tenants or are refusing to tender any rent payment. So that you can at least overcome the presumption that they are somehow entitled to stay there either 30 days if it's not a federally backed loan or if it's like an HOA foreclosure, or 90 days in the event that it is a federally impacted, federally backed loan subject to the Tenancy at Foreclosure Act. At that point in time, when you have filed a motion, it is very important to have a corresponding affidavit in which you've stated precisely what you found. You went to the property, you asked them about, who they are, whether they had a lease, whether they're paying any rent, and use those responses that you had to supplement your motion. We do these all the time for clients, and it is the fastest way to ensure access. Granted, there is still a stay effective as of today's date, which is the 19th of June 2020. The latest is granting an extension on stays for writs and foreclosure matters until the end of June 30th. But it's coming up soon, and so there will be the possibility for you to regain access to your properties fairly quickly when it comes to these squatters in your properties. Good luck out there, investors.